Nails get nailed to the cross while you paint fake nails with the gloss. Get prepared for the Lord. If you read from the source, you would realize he was read from the source. Get the word in your pores, let it pour out till it pour out of your soul. We can fall out or we fall out cause we all bow. Wow. He the true dog, if you don't believe me, the word you can Snoop Dogg right now. He was on death row. Didn't serve any sentence. I should've been on death row. He didn't serve me a sentence. Nah, got an easy pass with no pay tolls. On the third day, he don't stay cold. Don't really care about your play. When I know God made him was a Play-Doh, yeah.
Looking up at the Father, attentive, ain't got a clue what they doing. Lord, I ask you to forgive them. It's about time they awaken. It's about time that they listen. It's about time to arrive in paradise with you in heaven. Wanna join me? And I buy. That's an honor that's given. Drawing ninth hour men on both sides. Only thing left is to be right where you are, God. Can you hear my cry? No, you hear my cry, Eli. When look at mama, gotta tell her to hold on to her brother. Gotta tell her, hold on tight. Feeling forsaken, I'm shaking and questioning why, God, my God. I've got thirst. It's time. This finished. Crown head nailed down, clock done ticking. Blood. Life found, life been stricken. I commend my spirit unto your hands. Surrender your plan in 3 days, soon to be risen.
Father, forgive them, they ignorant. Paradise with me, you'll enter it. Woman, behold your son, my time is imminent. My God, tell me why you listen to me. Why have you forsaken me and I thirst? Yes, it is finished, I put in the work. Father, thy hand and my spirit will merge. Thou shalt not steal, but I gave you the word.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. The wind is winding. The wind is breezy. The wind is doing what the wind's supposed to do. How's y'all living? What it look like out there in the street? What it look like outside? Man, I'm in Florida. Florida State, your ground state. Bust a bitch go home and say, please don't run no wind fit for our life state. We about to have that strong wind and that strong rain. That strong wet, and that strong wind out here in these streets. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Nightly News Show. Y'all go ahead on and subscribe, share. Get the word out there for other people to know. This may be my last broadcast for the week. I don't know what's gonna transpire in a few hours. I don't know what's gonna happen with strong winds and stuff. Listen. I may even be okay out here. I may be okay, but the internet may fail out here. You know what I'm saying? So a player, he may be down, and not just down because I'm down, but down because I ain't got no damn internet out here to go live. So y'all pray for the internet service. We got to pray for service out here in the doggone street, man. I really do appreciate y'all. Come on in, sit yourselves on down. Don't be afraid. Shut. Shut. The Bronx, New York, didn't say, what poppin' past that Lake of Deep 30 minutes of fire. Salute, Detroit is up in the building. What's happening? Carolina's in the building. Y'all be careful out there. It's about to get windy. The 334 the gun Monkey Town is up in here. What it do? Say much love. What to get the bag, bro? I'm sure enough trying to say, Willie, that hurricane is expected to be a Category 4 making landfall. I heard something when I was getting myself together that it is going to increase. It's going to increase. That thing is very, very wide. A matter of fact, let me ask Google real quick. How wide is Hurricane Helena? How wide? It ain't telling me nothing. It is growing. That's all that they told me. It's growing. They say that it's stretching more than 400 miles. Okay. 400 miles is not like from your block to the next block. No. Just think about it. A lot of y'all work like 20 miles away from the house, maybe 40, 50 miles away from the house. It's wider than that right there. It's wider than that right there, and they go like in a circle, like. Yeah, so this thing is really, really huge. It's real huge, and if that thing is a 4,
If that thing hit, if it's gonna be a foe when it hit land, we gonna have a lot to report about. I'm gonna have so much to report about out here in the doggone street. Remember, I am a Hurricane Andrew survivor. I'm a Hurricane Andrew survivor. I wish I still had the same shirt and shorts I had on when that thing had them popped off. Yeah, a major storm. This hurricane could create storm surges as high as 20 feet. I know we can't like picture what 20 feet is, but look here. Let's say that your house is not 20 feet. 20 feet is higher than the roof of your house. If you like a 1-story type thing. Yeah. I'm 6'5". I put my hands up. I'm about 8 something. It's something like that right there. Yeah. That's a problem. I could damn near touch my roof. Well, not this roof because it's multiple stories. But the first floor, don't even worry about that right there. 20 feet is more than 2 of me. Let me try to do some. Let me try to give you some imagery. 20 feet. If you stack up 2 trucks, like 2 Suburbans, if you put like 2 Suburbans on each other, that still ain't 20 feet. I'm just saying so. I'm trying to help. 6 plus 6 is 12. 6.5 plus 6.5. That's 13. That's 13. I can do the math. Yeah. That's just 13 feet. Hell, you can stack another like Suburban on top. That ain't 20 feet. You know what I'm saying? So a 20-foot surge can wipe out your home. Depends on when it was built out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? It can really wet your clothes. I'm trying to just give you that visual out here in these streets. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $2 cash out. Say keep dry, passive, and safe. I'm sure enough trying to. I'm sure enough gonna try to. Damn it, did I take? I ain't even secure the grills. I ain't even secure the grills yet. I got to go outside. I got to go outside out here. For real though, man. But look. I'm a soldier and we gonna make it through. I'm a soldier and we gonna make it through. Y'all please remember, go around to Pleasant Candles. Go around to pleasantcandles.com out here in these streets. I told y'all should have put your orders in earlier. But hey, you can still order. It can come right after the storm, right when you need lights. Right when you need lights. Listen, we have everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse. I'm Willie, in case you don't know who I am. We have multiple fragrances. Multiple, because I keep saying 8, 9, and 10s. Damn it, we just got multiple. We just gonna do it like that so I don't never mess up the number. If you need some, it smell better than the area that you in right now, or maybe later on, or maybe a significant other, a side piece house, something like that, your little churn closets and stuff like that. Go around there to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Get yours today. Don't be afraid. Go ahead on and do that right there. Shout out to JJ for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that. Y'all coming on in. Nice. Thank you. Shout out to Anna Zet for the $10 cash app. What it do? Appreciate that right there. Say, Willie, protect them grills. We know you use them all the time. I'm trying to tell you. Now, I can't transport like my big grill. So that one right there, it typically ain't going nowhere unless it's like a category 4. If it hit like category 4 with like multiple tornadoes, it may get swooped up, and they ain't got no insurance on that. Man, got to be more careful. Oh, do I have insurance? I think I got insurance on that right there. I think I got a little insurance on that right there. So did I with it? I got to go ahead on and talk to my insurance company. I don't need much remember. But I be putting like big things on the homeowner's insurance, stuff like that right there. Record and upload. I think I'm going to do it this time. I just got to find a window. And don't be scared out here. You know what I'm saying? That shit like a 4. I don't think we're going to be able to record nothing. Not going to be able to record nothing. You're going to be trying to hold a dough together, trying to hold a mattress or any doggone thing. Man, come on in. Listen, y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done hit 100 by 12 after the hour, man. Thank y'all for being around here. We finna go ahead on and get into it a little bit because I still got to go back outside. I got to go back outside in the dog. I got to go outside because I was outside. I was doing some things. And shout out to the people who really don't care nothing about this. Shout out to the people who really don't care nothing about what's going on and what's about to transpire tomorrow. I do get it. A lot of us has been through on real storms out here in these streets, and because it's not, the eye is not coming across us, we really don't be caring like that. Like it really ain't that serious to us. But one thing about people who done been through the storms know that it can make a right when you want it, like to make a left or something like that. It can do what it want to do out here in these streets. It got a mind of its own, you know. We really ain't stressing about it. It's just, hey, you just got to bunker down and just see what transpires. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, it's just life. It's just life, and these type of things happen. Excuse me. Uh-oh. They done found the baby? Hold up. Wait a minute. I ain't even see this right here, but they done found the little baby. They done found somebody's child. Oh, we already talked about that right there. That was on Miami Beach where the parents left the baby. Oh, but they showing the baby. Well, hell, if they gonna show the baby, we gonna show the baby if they gonna show the baby. I'm guessing. Hold on. This was 20 hours ago, so this is a update. This is an update. Oh, all right, bam. We could do the update first then. We could jump out here. I'm just not seeing it. I am so glad that they just showed it to me. They handed it to me and told me to go ahead on and talk about that right there. He said, I will take a snowstorm over a hurricane any day. I don't even want to deal with that snow. I don't want to deal with that snow. I do understand. See, because a hurricane destroys shit. A hurricane destroys some stuffs out here in these streets. A snowstorm, it just cover up like your cars and your house and stuff. And sometimes you can't get outside the door. And you just need like some firewood on the inside and some food, you know, just to make it through with a little water. You know, goddamn hurricane gonna tear the house up. You can buy all that grocery. You can get all that water. You get a category 4 or 5, you might not have none of that when the storm gone. Everything may be gone. So now you done lost your damn money and you done lost your supplies. Boy. That's what a lot of us had done went through in Hurricane Andrew. We had little hurricane parties and stuff. We got liquor and all that fly stuff. They got their essential products because I was a teen, so you know what I'm saying. When that storm was over, Jake, we ain't have a pot to piss in the window, throw it out of. All the windows broke. The roof gone. Some of the walls is off. The other walls, they done fell down. But all them supplies is gone. So wherever this thing's supposed to land and it's supposed to be a category 3 and or 4, I wish you people the best. I promise you I do. Prayers is going out. Hope y'all make it through. You say, I'll take a California earthquake anytime over a hurricane? What? Oh, no, we ain't ever doing the hurricane. We ain't doing the earthquake. Well, we ain't going to be in California and trying to do... No, hell, the earth moving. The ground. Like that thing moves, sometimes split open. No, we ain't... No. Give me the wind. Give me the wind. I can hide behind the wall. You know what I'm saying? But the ground be moving. The ground be trying to switch out on you. Nah. The ground is unstable. I would rather the wind be unstable, the rain be unstable, but the ground, we ain't steady. Like, it's kind of like a bad foundation. Like, you can't build on a bad foundation and your foundation is moving. I don't even know how y'all sell houses out in California where y'all have earthquakes, because y'all homes move with the ground. So the foundation has already been compromised. How's y'all selling homes in the millions? Them same homes in other states will be like $162. I don't know, but listen. How's y'all selling homes and y'all have to get what is the thing called when damn it, like right before you buy the home, not a adjuster. You have to get somebody to come out and look at the home for you. I forgot what they call them people. A home inspection. I think that's what I'm talking about. A home inspector for you because you pay for the home inspector. How's y'all selling homes and the foundation done been shook by earthquakes? Yeah, a home appraisal. Well, wait, but that's not the one who come out. Is it the appraiser? No. Well, damn, I've done it so much. That can't be the. Is it the appraiser? The one that go all up in your attic and all that fly shit right there? Is it the home appraiser? I think it's called something else too. Yep. But anyway, you all may be right. The home inspector, the home inspection. Yeah. I was like, but no, the appraiser is trying to tell you like how much the house is worth. Well, you got to get that there too. Or do the bank send out the appraiser to see how? It's something like that right there. But anyway, the home inspector, the certified inspector, comes out to the house to make sure that the foundation and everything is up to par. Make sure that there's no mold inside of the walls and all that stuff right there. How's y'all selling homes and the ground shakes? How is that even possible? And then to be able to sell it at that enormous rate, I don't get it. So it seems to me somebody lying. Somebody is lying. Somebody need to talk to the governor. Somebody need to talk to the governor and the mayors and the community and all that fly shit and say, why is y'all lying to us? How the hell can we sell these unstable homes for millions of dollars? How does this happen? You say they sellers and inspectors be cool. That's why they tell you to get your own inspector. He says reinforced concrete. Will it not? No. The ground be doing this. I've been to too many construction sites, and I have saw them pour concrete. I've saw them pour a lot of concrete. I've been in subdivisions. Because they're pouring slabs. Yeah. The ground, listen, watch it. We don't have earthquakes here, but over time, the land may shift or sink or something like that. This is why if you go outside of your home, you may have cracks in your stucco. The cracks in your stucco comes from your house do just a tad bit shifting throughout the life of the house. And now you have to redo your stucco. And we don't have earthquakes in Florida. So something is wrong. He said, but y'all have sinkholes like in North Florida. Yeah. We now that is rare. That is really, really rare, but we do have them. But that's like rare for sinkholes. He said we don't have earthquake, but are known for sinkholes. But that's really, really rare, and they don't be that big. It may be like a few, like 2 of them that have been like real, real big. But yeah. The land be shifting. Foundation repair. I just don't see how they is able to sell these homes at the prices that they do after earthquakes. I do not understand that. But anyway, let's go ahead on and jump into some news. It's 21 after the hour. Let's go ahead on because I'm just now seeing a update. Let's see the update. The update is about these good parents who had done left they baby, they child home alone while they went clubbing. They was at an Airbnb or something like that right there, and they left multiple children home, but I think that the 2-year-old had done got outside. Here we go. I have not seen this yet. But look at it.
A new video tonight shows the moment police officers find a 2-year-old girl wandering alone while her parents were out clubbing in Miami Beach. It turns out the little girl wasn't the only child the couple had left by themselves that night. CBS News Miami's Larry Seward joins us live from the newsroom. And Larry, they want their kids back, don't they?
They want the kids back. Okay.
Dude, Elliot, their 4 children are in state custody at the moment. That could change based on a court hearing set for next week. Tonight, we get our first look at the moment police found the couple's 2-year-old wandering alone.
Get the people they got them cheering back. Stop playing. Go.
2:50 a.m., they're behind that unlocked white metal gate.
Hey, Mama.
Miami Beach police officers meet a barefoot 2-year-old girl wearing a t-shirt and diaper clutching her bottle.
A 2-year-old girl. Not a 2-year-old no better than to talk to strangers, but it is a girl. She can be persuaded. Go ahead.
Where's Mommy? You okay? Where's your mommy?
Police try to calm the girl while 2 security guards explained how they found her.
I was just checking. I gotta do my round.
Hey, you saw her here, right here?
I heard that she was walking.
In Spanish, one guard says she did this to the gate like she wanted to get out.
My mama.
We never leave them.
Last week, Sierra Hurd and Daryl Lentz told us they left their 4 children alone with one another inside Lentz's apartment.
Say she 2, Willie. Damn it, she ain't done learned about 2 months. Damn, they ain't gonna make.
Lentz told the oldest, a 12-year-old, to lock the door. The couple went clubbing to celebrate Lentz's birthday. 4.5 hours later,
Can I pick you up?
officers find the 2-year-old wandering her apartment complex.
Yeah, she gon' let a white man pick up. It's a joke. It's a joke, y'all. Go.
Where's Mommy?
Police search for several minutes, then discover an open door on the 3rd floor. Inside, they found Lentz's children asleep. Police later tracked down and arrested both parents. They face felony charges. In an interview with CBS News Miami's Peter Dench, the couple expressed remorse.
He look like a little Christian. Shout out to a Christian. He got a chain on. He ain't supposed to be wearing these type of chains, but go ahead, though.
Not going to do that again?
Yeah, we're definitely not doing that anymore.
We would never, ever do that again.
Now they are fighting to regain custody of their children.
A judge is allowing the parents to have contact with their children, but all 4 remain in state custody until Tuesday's hearing. Live in the newsroom.
I said a 12-year-old has to take care of these idiots' mistakes. Yeah. Yep. And how it goes, the 12-year-old is going to get a pow, a real whooping out here because you did not watch your siblings like you was told to watch your siblings. They told you to lock the damn door. You didn't lock the door. I don't know how y'all parents walk outside and don't lock the door yourselves. Y'all just let the child just lock the door. But I guess, hell, this their first time ever doing it. Their first time because they would never leave their kids home alone like they just had done did to go out and have them a good doggone time. Never. And they not even much from around here. But they would never leave their kids alone. I believe them. Give them their churn back. You don't take a family's children. Now, this is a real family. This is a family. Mama, daddy, churn. Mama, daddy, churn. I say, Mama, daddy, churn, and God. Hold on. The son, Jesus, the Father, the mother, and the churn. That's the order of things. Y'all babies need to submit out here in these streets. Stop playing. If you say you love the Lord, that man's supposed to be above you. Oh, I'm stabbing you right now. Yeah. You gotta submit. I know you've been thinking for yourself while loving the Lord. You wrong. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $3 cash app. Say, Pastor, how that 2-year-old opened the door? Listen, because for one, I don't think that the 12-year-old had locked the door. For one. For two, we be acting like these children don't know stuff. These children be paying attention to us. These children be paying attention to us. We is the ones who really be out here failing. We failing. I bad. I fault. Just trying to tell you something. But they would never, look at loving couple. They would never leave their children home like this, ever. I believe them. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. We is not on Twitch. I was having technical difficulties with Twitch too. I have no idea. Maybe Twitch got hit by the storm. I don't know. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $1 cash app. Say it's okay to leave them ugly babies home alone. I don't see the problem either. I truly don't see the problem, and I don't see how anybody else who is upwards of 40 having the problem, because you was left home too at a young age. You and your siblings was left home alone too. We be acting like our mama them didn't do the same thing, although it was safer back then. He said around here at the Willie Williams show, he say we have a saying, say if they don't raise themselves by 2 months, they not gonna make. I'm trying to tell you. That damn it, if they don't know, they don't know. It's hard out here. It is hard out here. We're gonna give you one more, and then we're gonna let these beautiful babies gonna talk, because we gotta talk about a little some. We're not gonna do that right there. That's what. Oh, I gotta give y'all that. We got a baby out here acting up, acting a plum fool. Sisters, shout out to our sisters out here, man. Listen, a lot of people be saying that it's PTSD, and dark hued sisters, they act the way that they act because of their ancestors went through slavery, and then we got PTSD and all that fly shit right there. And it just be confusing me, because like the people that came before me, they ain't act like that. The people who came before the people who came before me, they ain't act like that neither. They ain't act how the dog hued sisters is acting out here in these streets, but for some reason we would put on this thing PTSD for what our ancestors had been through. Do y'all know that our ancestors would probably come back and say, you know what? I ain't even black. I'm not even a black American. Nope. Nah, hell nah. I don't rock with you N-words like that. Hell, they may call us the N-word. Like we the real N-words. You know what I'm saying? It's a doggone shame. We have a beautiful baby who, what is they saying that they got going on? We have a baby, a customer. We're going to call her a customer. She done caused these people $8,000 in damage because of a order. I think that her order had done went bad, and you know these babies don't know how to conflict resolute, meaning that they don't know how to talk when they're having a problem. They know how to behave, though. They know how to behave, and this is how a lot of them behave. Here we go.
We're capturing a woman absolutely trashing a Crown Chicken in North Philadelphia because she was angry about her order. She jumped the counter, ripped out registers, even threw garbage cans. Action News reporter Walter Perez is live at police headquarters with more on this story tonight. Walter.
That's right, Rick. It is bizarre video, but sadly not altogether uncommon. And as you'll see in that video, whatever happened ended with a very unhappy customer. The whole thing unfolded very early yesterday morning along the 2200 block of North Broad Street inside the Crown Fried and Grilled Chicken restaurant.
That little thing aggressive, too.
This video shows what happened after a female customer became upset about something involving her order.
That baby got 2 hoop earrings. They remind me of like the 90s, so she feisty.
Upset enough to go on a rampage. By the time she left, the suspect had destroyed enough of the store interior and broken enough electronic equipment to leave behind more than $8,000 in damage.
She a little slimmy, too.
Unfortunately, this kind of behavior is not altogether unusual.
Y'all know that a player is lifting her up in the air to carry her out of the restaurant?
Action News data journalism team reports 785 cases of vandalism and 746 assaults at retail stores and restaurants so far this year in the city. And those numbers are pretty much on par with last year. We spoke with people near City Hall who say they've noticed people becoming more and more testy these days.
Just the vibe is always wrong with people, you know. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're just unhappy with life.
So I think the city is agitated. Hopefully one day, one year, everybody get together and love and help each other.
Shout that beautiful baby out with the glossy lips. Shout that baby out for not having her lips all crusted on national television. She got glossy lips.
Everybody get together.
Okay. She ain't got on no makeup, so shout that baby out for having her real face.
Love and help each other. That's what I hope.
I think people give into their impulses more than they would have in years past, maybe. Maybe social media, I don't know.
Social media is the reason for the season, baby. Yes, it is.
Now, that woman could face any number of charges, including vandalism, making terroristic threats, maybe even assault. Now, if you've recognized the woman in that video, please contact police.
We know who that is. Girl, that's Cantrisha. That's Cantisha or something like that right there. It is a Isha. She's probably a Isha. Oh, Isha. Yeah, Isha done tore the goddamn chicken and waffle spot.
Upset about something involving her order. Upset enough to go on a rampage. By the time she left, the suspect had destroyed enough of the store interior and broken enough electronic equipment to leave behind more than
y'all don't shout that baby out for having her real. That baby got a up top ponytail. When the last time you seen a up top ponytail though? She ain't got no baby hairs. That baby ain't got no baby hairs. Nope.
$8,000 in damage. Unfortunately, this
look. A player had to lift her up off the ground. You was tearing up the chicken spot. Tear up the chicken. Hell, listen, lesson learned, but whew, let me give some advice to the chicken spots. Maybe y'all need not be inside the community. Have y'all noticed that all chicken spots that be in the community has seen action? They've had action. They've had stuff destroyed, fights and shootings and all that fly shit. Maybe it's in the chicken. I don't know.
Kind of behavior is not altogether unusual. The Action News data journalism team reports.
That's what's up. If y'all know Cantrisha them, if y'all know this beautiful Slimmy, she old slim thick too. Look at her. That thing fights it. Listen, she probably got to play on child support.
Morning along the 2200 block of North Broad Street.
I guarantee you the only relationships that baby like is domestic love. She can't function if she ain't in no domestic love relationship. I promise you. That's probably why she acting out. That monkey moist, I'm trying to tell you. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much whole you. Got to be more careful. Sisters. Oh, I'm so glad that it's not all y'all. I'm so glad it's not all y'all. Shout out to what? They say Alabama has 12 homicides in 1 week. Jesus, y'all dangerous. Y'all may better watch out a little bit. Be careful. We have an officer who done been shot. If y'all just not coming on in, we also we not also streaming live on Twitch. Not tonight. We was having issues, but let's go ahead on and get these numbers up. Y'all, I'm trying to hold on. Hell, the power may go out. I'm trying to just give y'all something right now. We doing the news. We got to do the news. Give y'all a little bit of this right here. Let's go ahead on to Detroit. Let's go to Detroit, to where the police officer has been shot in the hand. Police has been shot in the hand by a player who was in his drawers. He out here in these streets in his drawers, and the officer gets shots in the hand during the struggle.
But we begin with a Detroit police officer recovering tonight after being shot during a struggle with a man in the midst of a mental health crisis. Thank you for joining us for 7 News Detroit at 5. I'm Glenda Lewis.
I'm Simon Shaked. It happened around 10 this morning outside a home on Highland Street near Linwood on the city's west side.
7 News Detroit reporter Sarah Michaels spoke to Detroiters who came across this suspect this morning. She joins us from the neighborhood where he was taken into custody with more on how this scary situation unfolded.
We were in this neighborhood around 11 this morning as police escorted this suspect out wearing nothing but his underwear. And from what residents in this area tell me, he had been running around this area all morning long, acting erratic and undressed.
He been loose all morning. Go ahead. Hold on, sister. He out there been swinging and fang-dangling.
And undressed.
I got on my car. I'm like, what is wrong with you? And he looked at me, yeah.
Monique Harper tells me she saw the suspect first thing in the morning Wednesday around 7 a.m. She was at a gas station on the corner of Linwood and Fullerton Street.
At he got on do he got on slides or is he barefoot? Oh, wait, no, I think he barefooted, though. The bottom of his feet real bright, though.
She was at a gas station on the corner of Linwood and Fullerton Street and was probably the last person to see the man fully clothed.
He had a jogging suit on, a black jogging suit. He took off the sweater and he swung it around and threw it in the garbage can.
Oh, so those ankle socks. Okay, bam.
He took off the t-shirt, swung it around his head, dropped it on the ground.
Take his shirt off, twisted it in there, and swung it like a helicopter.
Came and jumped on my hood.
We were able to see this security footage from the gas station. Detroit police say they received calls about him around 8:15, but initially they didn't see him. Myonia Taylor down the street did.
He had no shoes on, just all drawers. We looked at him, he looked at us and flicked us off and kept on pushing.
Shout that baby out for having her real. Say it again. in, sugar. Listen, boy, y'all is real funny in this video.
All draws. We looked at him, he looked at us and flicked us off and kept on pushing.
It was around 10 a.m. at a gas station that a DPD officer working alone found the suspect. According to police, the suspect took off running from the officer and ended up here in this neighborhood on Highland Street.
The suspect then approaches the front porch. The officer doesn't know if he's attempting to enter a stranger's home, so the stranger is now at risk. The officer pursues him onto that porch.
And that's when Police Chief James White says the two began to wrestle. He says the suspect somehow got the officer's gun during the altercation and shot the officer in the hand.
To all my officers, don't y'all, this should never be a part of y'all story the way y'all is tussling and wrestling with a player in his drawers. We don't wrestle with people who is, well, with men that's undressed. Now if it's a woman and you wrestling, do you? Well, damn it, if you like men and you wrestling, then that's what's up. But we don't wrestle with men in drawers. Go ahead.
He attempted to shoot again, but the gun jammed. The suspect fled with the gun, but police did find him and arrest him. You can see here they took him into custody to be mentally evaluated. As far as how the officer is doing,
I just visited with the officer. He's in good spirits, a lot of pain, but good spirits.
Michigan State Police
He wrestled with the officer and took the officer's gun. It's a real problem.
Are now handling this investigation. White calls the officer who was shot a hero.
When you see a guy that's obviously in his underwear and suffering from some psychosis, running into someone's home, and you're working by yourself, but you know you've got to pursue him to save the people on the other side of that door, that's heroic.
And this is
That's hero. They call him a hero? He wrestled with a man in his drawers and got shot. He got his gun taken and got shot. He would have got shot again, but the gun jammed. He's a hero.
Phone number for the 24/7 Detroit Crisis Hotline that you can call if you or someone you know is experiencing a behavioral health crisis. Reporting in Detroit, I'm Sarah Michaels.
We got to come up with these short numbers, man. We got to do shorter numbers. For one, if the people who is watching in Detroit is not writing this here down and putting it in their phones now, they would never remember this number. So y'all got to come up with like a cool number or something like that, like a 177 or something, 777-9311, something that rhyme or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't gonna cut it, baby.
If you or someone you know is experiencing a behavioral health crisis. Reporting in Detroit, I'm Sarah Michaels for 7 News Detroit.
That officer could have lost his life, and we called the officer a hero. I don't understand. I get what he's trying to say. Dude running, he running from house to house, bucket naked out here in the street. In my mind, I would have thought that he just got put out of something, or he got caught at somebody else's house, in somebody else's house, smashing somebody, little la-la, and I'd have probably just let him keep on running. You know what I'm saying? But if we gonna stop him and be like, hey, player, let me holler at you real quick, because you out here running up people's shit and you ain't got no clothes. Well, you got on clothes, but not really. All of them, you not finna take my gun. Bitch, I got a gun, a taser, a baton, mace. We got all this shit, and I got backup. You not finna. I'm not wrestling with you. I'm not finna mess up my doggone uniform that I got to get clean. I gotta take to the cleaners and shit. No, we ain't doing a little wrestle thing. It's 2024. It's 2024. If y'all in the streets ain't fighting, I ain't fighting either. Yeah, we talking about.
She was at a gas station on the corner of Linwood and Fullerton Street.
You got to get the bottom, like the bottom of your belly. You got to get the bottom of your belly done, player. You can't be out here with them girls letting them see the bottom of your belly. You got to do some more crunches right there. Or I think the leg lifts, the 6 inches, those really work on the bottom of the stomachs out here. In case y'all want to get that last little bit of fat at the bottom, and jogging and running really helps that right there. But you just out here, player.
And was probably the last person to see the man fully clothed.
Sat on that baby BMW.
He had a jogging suit on, a black jogging suit. He took off the sweater and he swung it around and threw it in the garbage can. He took off the t-shirt, swung it around his head, dropped it on the ground. Yeah. Came and jumped on my hood.
We were able to
like, man, you done jumped on my BM, baby. I'm in the coupe. You know how much this hood cost me? Listen, do y'all even understand? The headlights is $500 to $800. Trying to tell you something. Imagine the hood and you got to fix and repaint that bit. Go ahead.
See this security footage from the gas station. Detroit police say they received calls about him around 8:15, but
Say, Willie, are you talking to these obese women? No, I'm talking about a player right now, because when they arrest Buddy, it looked like, listen. It sounded like she was excited. Watch it.
Shoes on, just all drawers.
him.
Just all
Naomi
draws.
Taylor down the street did.
He had no shoes on, just all drawers. We looked at him, he looked at us and flicked us off and kept on pushing.
She's a mother. I guarantee you that she's a mother. But let me just stroll down the way they had done captured him and was walking him back. He got a little pudge at the bottom of the stomach, man. And I know that y'all women don't like that right there. And damn it, the same thing that I be trying to tell y'all beautiful babies, that you got to get your bodies right. Same thing I got to tell, damn it, I got to tell you players this right here. I'm trying to find the way they had done captured them, or was it like in the beginning? Yeah, right. Oh, watch it, see?
But we begin with
that little bottom of the stomach, and see, walking and running helps the size right here, y'all. You can get rid of that bottom pudge, and he almost got a muffin top. He almost doing like the muffin top thing. I'm just trying to tell you, player, listen, them ladies like them hard bodies too. So y'all, we got the exercise. We got to do twists and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the ladies be doing. They be trying to do all that fly shit. But you got to do some stuff to work on some stuff. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't going to even much hold you. If any one of y'all get into a situation to where y'all done grabbed the police officer's gun and then shot the officer, about the best thing that I can tell you, you better play crazy. You better play crazy, because you're going to get way more time than your mama can visit you. Mama ain't going to be able to make all the damn visos out here for as many years as your ass going to do for shooting a police officer. I'm just trying to tell you something. I'm trying to help. Moving right along. Let's go on and get into this right here, man. It's 8:43. I'm not going to be here all night. I saw a little something and I said, you know what? I can't let it slide because I've been saying something about it. Our beautiful darker hue sister. Our beautiful darker hue sister had done said something about it. Our beautiful darker hue vice president had done said something about it. KK, Kamala Harris. Yeah. Finally, maybe first black woman president. Yeah. She black now. Black woman president. Like I had to say earlier, though, she wasn't raised by a black woman, and I'm thrown off by that right there, because I want a black mother to get the hell. She's not even a black mother, but she wasn't raised by a black mother, and I want a black mother to get the praise for raising a black president. Shout out to King Pepper for the $2 super chat. He say, Willie, your hands ashy, tighten up. Listen, because like I was outside trying to move some stuff. My elbows shit. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoe. My mama black, really black, and only God can judge me. He know my heart. You know what I'm saying? He say, Willie, that is my girl. Are we getting ready to take it there? We finna go there. But this is not, it's kind of like about her, but I just be listening, and I like people's stories. And I like when we say that people telling stories. And when we say telling stories, a lot of times we saying that person is lying, or those people are lying. Y'all telling stories. That's we telling them that they is lying. We're gonna put these beautiful sisters up real quick. Put them up on the screen. A family speaks out after the abortion ban death. The abortion ban death. Remember, Miss Vice President had done spoke on the young lady who passed away in Georgia because they said that the doctors refused to give her life-saving treatments because of the abortion ban, or like she said, because of Trump abortion ban. That's what she had done said. Once we talked about that right there, and then it was like the next day or the day after, we found out that the story wasn't a true story. The story was like a fake story. Fake news. Because the story was also, which they keep glossing over, that she took a abortion pill. So she was not banned from getting a abortion. Miss Vice President made the statement that the doctors would not do the life-saving surgery because of Trump's abortion ban. And that was a complete lie. So now that same family, remember I had them told y'all that KK had them sat down and did an interview with Oprah. I didn't watch the interview. And I'm just realizing, because I watched this clip that I'm about to play, that this is from the Oprah interview. And I was like, oh, so the family had done came to the interview. So they was invited to the interview. How cute. How cute. Let's go on and play the family speaking about the situation.
Ms. Jeanette, what do you want us to know about Amber's story?
Initially, I did not want the public to know my pain. I wanted to go through in silence, but I realized that it was selfish. I want y'all to know Amber was not a statistic. She was loved by a family, a strong family, and we would have done whatever to get my baby, our baby, the help that she needed. When ProPublica came to my home, I pushed them away. No, but
say, Willie, why don't you show us any of Trump lies? I think I spoke about it earlier, to where everybody been going in on Trump. People been calling him liars and he need to go to jail. He's a convicted felon. He was accused of grape and all that fly stuff right there. So everything has already been said bad about Trump, I thought. Right? The lies that they said that he had done told, people have came out and they talked about and discussed those lies, right? So I was like, it don't make no sense to even talk about the lies that we already know that Trump may have said or said, some of the things that he have done, because it's already been talked about. But KK, we is just now able to talk about the vice president because she just got the nomination. So now's the time to talk about the things after she's talked about them, or the things that she has brought up, or policies that she's decided to speak about, because we've only had like a 2.5 month time span to even talk about them. So I thought that everybody knew all of the things bad about Trump. So why even talk about the things that's bad about Trump? I don't know. But when I find something new, then I
Kavithia, she was persistent. She said, it was something that you needed to know. You have to hear me. Women around the world, people around the world need to know that this was preventable.
It was preventable. I wonder if she's going to tell us what was preventable. I hope she's going to say that right there. You say, why is nobody talking about Dr. Cornel West? I have no idea. It's a shame.
2 years later, after speaking with my daughters, because I lost strength, I lost hope, you're looking at a mother that is broken. The worst pain ever that a mother, that a parent could ever feel. Her father and myself and the family, you're looking at it.
She had a daddy. I'm wondering why the father isn't there. And I don't see any tears.
Well, we appreciate so deeply you being here. And we're all watching you hear that tape and those words. We know how re-traumatizing that is, and the strength it takes for you to be here to tell your story. And we deeply appreciate it. And I have to ask you, as her sisters, how are you coping? And what does knowing that this could have been prevented, how does that sit with you? How do you cope with that on a daily basis?
I mean, it's heartbreaking. You know, that was my baby sister. I loved my baby sister, you know. I'm beyond hurt, disappointed. I feel guilty. I wish I could have helped her, you know, because she was suffering. And we had no idea. We trusted them to take care of her, you know. And they just let her die because of some stupid abortion ban.
And that's the part that's a lie. That's the lie right there.
Of her, you know, and they just let her die because of some stupid abortion ban. They treated her like she was just another number. They didn't care for her as if, you know, she was their daughter or their, you know, granddaughter.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't like when people do that right there, because don't none of us do that. Don't none of us care for somebody as if there's our own child. I don't know why we play that game. So you mean to tell me that the nurses and the doctors is supposed to care for their patients as if they is their children or their loved ones? People, they may say it. I don't believe that shit. I don't. Come on now. Let's just keep it 100.
Abortion ban. They treated her like she was just another number.
I can agree that they treated her like just another number. I can agree with that.
They didn't care for her as if, you know, she was their daughter. Or
I can agree with that too.
Their, you know, granddaughter.
Yeah.
You know, and she's not here. She'll never come back.
Yeah.
I can agree with that right there too. You say 95% women in the audience. Yes. Wonder why that is.
Andrika, what do you want to say?
I want to say that it's very disheartening that my sister was allowed to suffer for 20 hours.
You say, did she have a miscarriage or something? Let me explain. She say because of the abortion bill is why they did not treat her. That's not true. She was able, she took a abortion pill so she can have an abortion. Remember, women is not able to get abortions under the new Trump law. Right. She took a abortion pill under this Trump abortion ban. Let's just start there. Hold on, I'm missing something. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $3 cash app. You say, Willie, they keeping the kids cause daddy around. Wow. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $2 cash app. He say he's not mentally ill. He was on that Sherm. Oh, that was in the last video. That was the last video when the player had them pop the police officer in the hand out here in the street. You may have a point about that right there.
What do you want to say?
I want to say that it's very disheartening that my sister was allowed to suffer for 20 hours. She suffered. It was nothing that we could do to help her. We trusted the healthcare professionals to do their job and save her, but they failed her.
I can also agree that they failed her. But for them to put it on because of the abortion ban, that turned out to be not true. They got the whole articles out here that is not true. I just want to play that little piece because we got another one. Guess who on the case though? Guess who on the case though? Take a good guess. Who's on these beautiful babies' cases right here? Let me go put up on the screen for you real quick.
The United States, many women are worried about their health, even their very survival. They're seeing what happened to Amber Thurman and Candy Miller in Georgia, and they're wondering if the same thing could happen to them.
When they was told, I want y'all to understand, it was all, yeah, Crump, you right, Crump on the case. When it was already said that the pill that she took was harmful.
Now, their stories were first reported by ProPublica, which linked their deaths to the state's strict abortion law. For 28-year-old Amber Thurman, ProPublica reports that she found out that she was pregnant with twins after Georgia's 6-week abortion ban went into effect. She tried to get an abortion in North Carolina, a 4-hour away drive, scheduling a day off work and leaving at 4 o'clock in the morning to get to the clinic. But she hit traffic and she missed the appointment. The clinic could not hold her spot open because it was overwhelmed by women from other states that also had abortion bans that were seeking abortion-related services. But an employee offered her an approved abortion pill regimen, and Amber took it. And days later, she suffered a rare complication.
Y'all see what just happened? So she went to another state, got it. They offer her a abortion pill. Got it. So she was able to get an abortion. Right?
Amber's body did not expel all the fetal tissue.
So whose fault is that? Is that the Trump abortion ban fault? Huh? Is that the Trump abortion ban fault, or is that her body's fault?
So she went to the hospital in Georgia to get a procedure that could actually help her. But ProPublica says that Amber waited for more than 20 hours until a decision was made to operate. 20 hours in pain, wondering what would happen to her 6-year-old son. Amber died during that surgery.
How does she know that she wondered what would happen to her 6-year-old? See, she adding shit now, but go ahead.
I want to bring in Amber Nicole Thurman's mother, Shanette Williams, and Amber's sisters, CJ and Andrika Thurman, along with attorney for Amber Thurman's family, Ben Crump. I want to thank you all for being here.
They about to get paid.
The entire
Which they should get paid if it was medical malpractice. Yes, they should get paid for that.
World, let alone this country, is absolutely devastated, Ms. Shanette, to hear what has happened to your daughter. I mean, the state's Maternal Mortality Review Committee found there was, and these are their words, a good chance that Amber's death was preventable. According to them, this could have been prevented. I cannot imagine what this feels like for you.
It could have been prevented. Decisions. This all started somewhere, but it could have been prevented. Absolutely correct. I'm in agreement.
Laura, after August the 19th, this is my reality. I wouldn't have ever imagined walking into the hospital and this being my result. When I got there, she was repeatedly telling me how much pain she was in, and I would reassure her that you're going to have that, you're here, they're going to help you. Don't worry, you're going to get the help that you need. We're in the best hands. You're at the hospital. And she kept telling me, no, Ma, you don't understand. I am in pain. It is too much pain.
Yeah, they said that she was carrying twins. Yeah, she killed the twins.
Began to cry. As a mother, I reassured her. She was okay. She was okay. As her mom, I handed her over to the people I trusted. The people that were supposed to take care of my baby.
Do y'all know that she actually saying the same thing that she said when she was on the Oprah show? Almost word for word. Shout out to Calvin for the $2 super chat. You say it could have been. You say if she wasn't hunching. Facts. 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 There was plenty of ways to not get pregnant. There's plenty of ways of not getting pregnant. Yeah.
Just hearing you say what every mother would think. Go to the hospital. They will help you. Trying to reassure, trying to calm her down. It's just so painful and heartbreaking to understand that, CJ, I'll bring you into this as well, that as ProPublica reports, that very hospital, it took more than 20 hours to begin truly treating her and performing a surgery to try to get that toxic tissue out of her body. Has anyone given an explanation for why it took 20 hours?
No, we haven't gotten any explanation, and it's very sad that we're just finding out how she really passed. Before my sister went into surgery, she FaceTimed me, and my sister was very bright, very light-skinned. When she FaceTimed me, my sister was literally blue. She had blue patches all over her face, and
she was light-skinned in it, and she turned blue.
Amber, she just looked at me. I asked her, I said, Amber, are you dehydrated? Do you need water? Like, are they taking care of you? She was just like, no, I just passed out again. She was throwing up. She was passing out at the hospital. She hit her head, you know, and she had all kind of bruises and, you know what I mean, all over her face.
God.
And before she went into surgery, she literally stared at me for about 7 seconds, and I stared at her. And I think that my sister knew that she wasn't going to make it out of surgery. She knew that was going to be the last time that we were ever able to see her, that I would ever be able to see her again. And that face, that stare, it haunts me every day to know that my sister was in so much pain for so long.
For you to...
You say I had a miscarriage and it took them a couple of hours before I had a DNC. Listen, and this is something that they really don't want to talk about. Things take time. Tests need to be ran. How many of y'all have went to the hospital for something, and let's just say that they had to keep you overnight because of tests, because they have to do a diagnosis, And then I'm also wondering this. I wonder if she did tell them that she took that pill.
To see that and to see her face, and that I'm the youngest sister of 3 girls, and looking at you all reminds me of my own family, and trying to imagine what that would have been like to be on a FaceTime, to be in her presence, to be where I would think I would be safe and she could get help. I mean, Andrika, this is agonizing, I know, for your family, and to know not only is it agonizing privately, but here this is Amber's story, your family's now journey front and center, and now a presidential election. What has your reality been like in these moments?
And it's also crazy that CNN would do this story. That means that they really didn't do all of their homework either. This is really, really crazy, and this is big news. This is really big news, but I do get it, because people, they want you to think a certain way, and they want you to believe certain things, so they would not tell you the whole truth. They may tell you some truth, but they would not tell you the whole truth. And one thing about it, especially in this society, we would never blame women for the decisions. Well, most of the times we would not blame women for the decisions that they make.
You know, ever since we found out, I'm having a hard time understanding how they could let my sister suffer for 20 hours. My sister was in pain the entire 20 hours. She was in pain, and she was still updating us, letting us know what's going on, what she's doing, you know, while she's in pain. And she did call before she went into surgery, and she was blue.
You say, so now you a doctor? Say, please stop. You looking bad, player. At what point did I act as if I was a doctor? What did I say that made you make that statement right there? What part did I say that makes you believe that now I'm a doctor? I didn't say anything that's out the way, did I? Am I missing something? I don't remember. I probably said like some opinionated stuff. I didn't say anything that was factual. Or did I say something factual? Go ahead.
She was so blue, she could hardly talk, and she just stared at me. She stared at me as if she knew this was going to be her last time seeing me. She didn't say a word. I didn't say a word. We just stared at each other. And that is all I have left of my sister. The images of her laying there, blue, and then seeing her lifeless on a bed. And
That is deep, seeing the lifeless on the bed. Say, Willie, women shouldn't have to go out of state to make decisions about their life. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Guess what? Watch it. Marijuana is legal in certain states. It ain't legal in Florida. Guess what? If I want to smoke weed and not be arrested for it and still be able to like work jobs and stuff like that, guess what I should do? Move to one of them states where it's legal at, right? It's simple. I shouldn't have to move, but you know, it's legal over there. It's kind of like living at your mama house or living at your daddy house. There's some things that you can do at your mama house that you can't do at your daddy house. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do these certain things, you got to do it while you're at mama house. Or the things that daddy will let you do, you got to wait until you get to daddy house, right? Just saying. Shout out to Debo for the $2 super chat. You say, just like maps, you need to know the state you in before you act. That's a fact. I like that right there. Because in the great state of Florida, it's 18. In Georgia, it's 16. If you're trying to smash 16-year-olds, hell, you shouldn't have to cross state lines to live the life that you actually want to live sexually. Now, should you? But if you don't want to go to prison, you may need to cross state lines to do what you want to do. Shout out to Houston for the $2 super chat. He said, did she have insurance? If not, they would take time. Oh, did she have insurance? That's a good one right there too. Listen. Back when I had that expensive ass insurance, that top of the line insurance, boy, they took me like that right there. I messed around and got rid of that expensive ass insurance. Willie got to sit like the rest of y'all. I'm trying to tell you, shit crazy out here in these streets. Shout out to King Pepper for the $2 super chat. He said, we really fighting to save hers, but kill baby. Damn it. To save who? Her. I don't know how that word go. HOOR, doors. Oh, we really trying to save whores but kill babies. There you go.
I can't do anything about it. Those are my last images, and it haunts me. When I close my eyes, it haunts me. As I'm driving in my car, it haunts me. It just haunts me. That was my little sister.
Shout out that beautiful baby. You say, Willie, I disagree. Women go out of state to make life decisions all the time. You're absolutely correct, because they do get flown out. They do a whole bunch of things that they shouldn't have to leave their state to do, but decisions.
Mom, I Miss Jeanette, I can't begin to imagine what it is you're feeling between your daughters, holding your daughter's funeral program. And
the fact that I was actually with her on August the 19th, and I released her. We were in the elevator, 1:59 p.m. She was giving me instructions about the pain. She went from talking about the pain to, Mom, you're going to have to take care of my son. You're going to have to. And I just interrupted her and I told her, no, they're going to help you. She began to cry. My baby was extremely strong. And when she cried, I wiped the tears and I said, I'll be right here waiting when you come out of that operating room. I will not leave. I'm right here. She looked up at me after she had me to FaceTime them, and she said, I know you'll be here. And sitting between them, hearing what they've been going through, what it's been like for them, I shut down 24 months in a dark room because the only thing I felt was, what more could I have done? What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm her mom. I was supposed to know.
Child, you would never know what your children doing. Listen, man. Listen, Linda. At some point, you just gotta come. And I hate to tell people how they supposed to grieve or what they should do and all that. I guess I'm just such a realist. There's nothing that you could have did. I don't understand why people. I truly don't understand why people put themselves through that for a extended amount of time. I understand you asking yourself that like a few days and shit like that right there, but some need to go out on the click. No, ain't nothing. No, she popped the pill and it had different effects in her body. And I am not a doctor. I'm not a surgeon. There's nothing you can do. But like I say, I don't like to tell people how to grieve and all that shit right there. You shut down for 22 months. Hey. We all grieve differently. Absolutely correct. But even with that, I still be like, my mindset just totally different. You shut down 22 months and you just sat down? A lot of people, now they take it real hard. They take death real hard. And I do get it. It's understandable. But I be thinking so much like, hold on, dog. So now I'm just gonna wither away. This person is gone. This person is dead. All right. Damn it. I've been down 4-5 months. All right, cool. I guess it's just, I'm just different, man. I don't know. You say, I know the mama is traumatized to be there telling your child you will be okay. Don't worry. And she passed away. I damn near an hour later. He say, oh, well. Oh, hell no. He say, I go crazy. Yeah. See, but she said that she was down for 24 months. Again, we all grieve different. I got shit to do. I got children too. Them, if mine pass away, it's gonna hurt like hell, and I get it. But a lot of people, they will say, well, Willie, you don't know how it is because you never had this type of person die on you. Well, I just want to tell you like this right here. My mindset is totally different than most people. It just is. I'm really a realist. Boy, I'm a real realist. Even in death. Why? Because I understand we got to go. I get it. I've been on my deathbed multiple times. I understand. He said, teach your daughters how to use protection and let them do what they have to do. Bam. There it is. I really do wish that the father was here, there. He said, why is Crump there? I think that he speak, but let's see.
But I handed her off.
Do that to yourself. You can.
I handed her off. Did she really hand her child off when they at the hospital? What do you mean I handed them off? Your child was in pain. Your child was not going to leave. She's at the hospital. What do you mean you handed your child off? See, and a lot of times we be blaming ourselves for shit, but we don't even think about what we is blaming ourselves for. And I handed her off to these people. She was at the hospital. She needed to be at the hospital. That's why she went to the hospital. Because she's in pain. See, and this is how much of a realist that I am. You heard what I just said? There's nothing that you could have did. She was in pain. She needed to go to the hospital. You didn't hand off anything. She's an adult. She went to the hospital because she decided to go to the hospital because she needed to go to the hospital. You had nothing to do with that. I don't. And I still would have to say, we do grieve different. I'm just saying from my point of view and the way that I think. I do get it. Well, Willie, you never been through it. You right. You right. And you've never thought how I have thought. So I do get it. Here we go.
You can't blame yourself. I know that you are expressing that, but you know that this was not your doing. You know that in your heart.
And, you know, to find out with the world, to find out with the world, it's like the wound that wasn't healed opened wider. And now it's not a private matter. The world has to see my hurt.
When you hear Miss Jeanette,
she said, now is because I find out with the rest of the world, and now it's not a private matter. It's not a private matter, right? Just be listening, dog.
And, you know, to find out with the world.
Yes.
To find out with the world, it's like the wound that wasn't healed opened wider.
Got it.
And now it's not a private matter.
Okay.
The world has to see my hurt.
Right there. Now it's not a private matter. The world has to see my hurt. We didn't have to see anything, sugar. You didn't have to come on national television. Am I being like bad right now? Like when I say that, am I being harsh? Or again, am I doing this thing called being a realist? Huh? We did not have to see, and this goes back to, like I be saying, decisions. She made the decision, or they made the decision to come on national television. If y'all didn't come on national television, we would never see y'all hurt. But now she is blaming it on situations and shit of the reason that we is able, or now that we see her hurt. I don't hold on. I'm saying it wrong, but go ahead.
Opened wider.
Yeah.
And now it's not a private matter.
Right.
The world has to see
It has to.
my hurt.
The world didn't have to see your hurt. I didn't know about you until I saw the videos. I am not knowing about your hurt until now I'm watching the video. If you would, and this goes back to, if you don't want people to know what you is doing, don't record and upload. This goes back to females do not know how to take accountability in my mind. Your decisions to go public with your speak and show your face has now allowed Americans and everybody else across the world to see your pain, baby. That's a you decision. And you wasn't forced to do this.
That wasn't healed opened wider. And now it's not a private matter. The world has to see my hurt.
when you hear Miss Jeanette,
and do y'all even understand what? Watch this. He said Amber would have just been another name that was spoken about, days later forgotten. That's a fact. The only reason, watch this. Pretty much the only reason, and this may sound harsh, pretty much the only reason that people is with the tears in their eyes and they're so sad and oh my God, this is because your story was spoke about by the vice president. Now, because of you all just finding out this information, you all were still going to sue. But this story really got its light. As much as it has gotten because of the vice president speaking on it. Now, this was going to be in our news feeds, and I was going to have to speak on y'all situation because Crump is on the case and he would have went public and all this fly shit right here, and we would have known about it, but it would have not gotten this big if it was not for the president speaking on the vice president speaking on it, baby. So people act like they care, sugar. People don't care. As soon as they watch this video, they go back to jacking off and skeeting in people's faces and hunching dudes and all that. Come on, man. See, that's it.
And CJ and Adrika, you hear the politics coming into a conversation that is deeply personal, that is deeply private, that is deeply painful. You hear people like the former President Donald Trump saying that if he were president, women will be happy and free and will no longer be thinking about abortion. This is a quote. You hear a Republican Senate candidate in Ohio saying that abortion is not an issue for women over 50.
It's not. Listen. I'm just listening to the words. Is that a false statement, though? You say, Willie, we're not gonna speak on the hit women in the room. I'ma leave them alone right now, man. Listen. This lady just said something that people are supposed to be angry about. She said something that people are supposed to be angry about.
If he were president, women will be happy and free and will no longer be thinking about abortion. This is a quote.
And that now, if that's a quote from Trump, if that's what Trump had done said, I am here to tell you that that's his thought process. But that would never be a fact. To where because she quoted that women won't even be thinking about abortion. That's BS. Women want a way out. Period, point blank. Women want a way out, so that would never change. You say, I am over 50 and I'm not worried about abortions. Listen, that shit is a fact. Women over 50 don't have to worry about abortion. She's saying it as if with the person, and damn it, I think the vice president, the running mate, or somebody important said that fly shit. Hold on.
And CJ and Adrika, you hear the politics coming into a conversation that is deeply personal, that is deeply private, that is deeply painful. You hear people like the former President Donald Trump saying that if he were president, women will be happy and free and will no longer be thinking about abortion. This is a quote.
And that's his thought process. That's not a true statement. So that's what he believes. So that is not a true statement. He has the right to believe that, even though it's not a true statement. But go ahead.
You're a Republican Senate candidate in Ohio saying that abortion is not an issue for women over 50.
That's a fact. That's not his feelings. A Republican who from Ohio, that's a fact. And she's pointing it out as if that's something against women.
Happy and free and will no longer be thinking about abortion. This is a quote. You hear a Republican Senate candidate in Ohio saying that abortion is not an issue for women over 50. Why should they care? What goes through your mind, Ms. Jeanette, when you hear comments like that?
How cruel?
That's cruel? Wow. Women over 50 don't have to worry about abortions. That is cruel. Y'all out of eggs. The fuck? Is that cruel too? For me to say that y'all out of eggs at 50?
How pathetic.
You may got 1 or 2 eggs. All right. You kept 1 or 2. Come on, dog. And she called it pathetic to say it. To state a fact. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all. People who tell the truth is looked at as crazy and hell. Pathetic now.
If we allow one person to have that much control.
Come on.
To have control over women's rights.
If we allow one person to have that much control over women's rights, but we allow women to have that much control over a child's life who she did not create by herself. And she's okay with that. See, we allow women to have 100% control over if a child is born. And that's okay. Listen, I don't think that we don't be listening when we be talking.
Have that much control. To have control over women's rights. Then we're helping him. We've helped him. And this is the outcome.
That's the outcome. Say, why do Trump supporters never know what this guy says? Are you sure about that? I guess you ain't been watching my show long enough. I've often said sometimes it's better to be thought dumb. Sometimes it's better to be thought ignorant too. Oh, I love to play that game. Oh, I really, really do. I let you believe some shit. That's what's up. He said Willie never knows the things that Trump says or do. See, the one thing that I don't do is argue what Trump says and or do. If you said that he did something bad, I agree. If he said something that you don't like, all right, I agree. I ain't arguing this shit for what? For what? But now if y'all say something that he didn't say, and I can have a clip to show the people that he didn't say, then I'm going to say that you're wrong, and here's the clip. Or, hell, let's see if he said that. See, and one thing, I can't watch everything. I can't see everything. I can't see everything. I just want y'all to understand, I get over 300 videos within like 2 days. People send me over 300 videos, and it's over 300 videos, which in videos and articles in 2 days. I can't see everything. I promise you that. I be seeing a lot of things that Trump do, but I be like, he's already said that. I've already spoken on that right there. Like, that is not important. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm not arguing. But one thing about it, because listen, we know about Trump already. We don't know enough about KK yet. Now do we? Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. They gonna blame this shit on a abortion ban, and she was able to get a abortion pill. Here, take this. Watch this though. Watch this. I bet you this. I guarantee you, she did not do her research on that pill. Isn't that thing called ignorance of the law is no excuse? So ignorance on the things that you put inside of your body is no excuse either. Oh, you trust the medical field. Oh, you trust the medical professionals. Oh, you trust the people that selling that dope. Got it. That's on you. That's a decision that you made. The same people who would say, well, I didn't get the C-19 shot because but you popping the abortion pill without doing any research. And everything don't work for everybody. Medication may work for like 100 million people, and it may not work for like 1 million people. It will still be approved, but it's up to you. You is making the choice. And this is why a lot of times you cannot sue like for malpractice on certain things, because you sign up to do certain things. You do stuff at your own risk. I'm just saying. Now, do they deserve a lawsuit? I would say yes. I say yes. The family do deserve a lawsuit. They lay it around for 20 hours. If it's 20 hours, damn it. No. Wait. Let me correct myself. See, because we don't know what was going on for 20 hours. We don't know if they was trying to test some pain medication with her because she was in so much pain. Remember that right there? Maybe the ultrasounds wasn't showing something. Maybe she had to do a CT, and maybe she had to do blood work. Maybe they had to do a whole bunch of things. But I'm going to say it like this right here. I don't believe that she was in pain for 20 hours. This is just my guess. I don't think that she was in pain for 20 hours. Yes, kidney stones is very, very painful. Yes, ignorance of the law does not excuse you of the law. It's best to know. It's the same thing about putting things in your body. It's up to you. You as an adult. Now, if it was a child, then it's totally different. I don't know. Just saying. He say, y'all don't know nobody y'all talk about. Well, hell, listen, if you hate Trump, you mad at Trump. Just hate Trump and be mad at Trump. I ain't mad at you. Do you? It's okay. It's all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I done already conceded that Kamala black. Okay. Take it easy. That's what y'all say. Mm-hmm. I can't wait till November. Oh, I can't wait till November. I want to see what's going to happen. He say, Willie, please stop arguing with these people who can't form sentences. Got to be more careful. Moving right along. I ain't going to eat much of you. Moving right along. Here we go. We have a Providence teacher who is accused of sexual assault. Hell without bond. Let's see what they're talking about.
A Providence school teacher is behind bars tonight, accused of a disturbing crime involving a former student. Good evening. I'm Patrice Wood.
I'm Gene Valasanti. Allegations that have shaken other teachers and students alike. NBC 10's Gabrielle Caracciolo was in court. Follows up at 6 o'clock tonight. Gabrielle.
An 8th grade science teacher here at Nathaniel Green Middle School is facing rape and child porn allegations. That today a judge ordered he be held without bail, and he is just one of a few teachers in the district who have faced some disturbing charges over the past few years.
That's a good point. You say, why stay there for 20 hours instead of checking out and going to another hospital? And this is why I'm saying I do not believe that she was in pain for 20 hours. She was in pain, and I would say not arrested. The reason I say and not arrested, I ain't nowhere in the hell I'm laying up in a hospital in pain for 20 hours. I'm finna act a damn fool, or I'm finna leave and go to another hospital. You're not finna, I'm not finna sit in a bit 20 hours. Do y'all really know what pain is? A lot of people, they really don't understand what pain is. And to sit down for an hour in pain, it's horrible. So that means that she was really, really strong if she sat down for 20 in pain. I don't believe that shit. Go ahead.
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised and disappointed. Wow.
Joseph Gannon teaches 8th grade science at Nathaniel Green Middle School. That's where he was arrested Friday. Appearing before a judge today, he's now facing one charge of first-degree sexual
This is the teacher.
assault and a charge of producing or transferring child pornography.
Producing and transferring. Why is his hair purple?
According to court documents, he allegedly raped a student between August of 2019 and April of 2020. The victim is now an adult who recently came forward to Providence Police.
It's definitely a concern to us that we had a teacher there, and but I'll tell you that I gotta commend the work of the detectives and the Special Victims Unit that they were able to act on this quickly and take somebody into custody.
You say Willie can't even read. He say he needs your pop belly popcorn eating ass to read for him. Who is you talking about? Well, listen, watch it. If I can't read, I can count though. I can count that paper though. At least I can count, right? It's okay.
Gannon isn't the first teacher in the district to face disturbing allegations. In May, former gym teacher James Duffy was found guilty of 1 count of second-degree child molestation and 4 counts of simple assault. Former administrator Olianka Alege was sentenced to probation in January on a simple battery charge for touching a boy's foot. Last year, middle school teacher Joseph Tenno was arrested on child molestation charges, and charter
all of this out of the same area.
School teacher Francis Castillo on multiple charges of sexual assault. Both have pled not guilty.
All these maps.
It's disappointing. I'm disappointed because we trust these teachers with our kids.
Gannon did not enter a plea in court today. He's being held without bail in order to have no contact with the alleged victim. The district says he's been placed on leave pending an investigation.
Placed on leave with the purple hair.
Live in Providence, Gabrielle Caracciolo.
That's what's up. Another teacher done fell short of glory out here. And it's bad because we need teachers. We still need teachers. Whether they touching the churn or not, we still need teachers. That's what's up. All right, bam. We got one. Do y'all know that this is a story that I really didn't even delve in when it came out and when they was really, really talking about it? I really didn't even much care about this doggone story. And I really don't care about it now, but since I am interested, but like I really whatever. They said that calls is growing. I'm guessing they calling people. Calls is growing for an investigation into the death of Diddy's ex. His ex chick, I think her name was Kim Porter. I've never really looked into this case, but they're saying that now people want an investigation into her death now since Diddy is in the spotlight and all that. He done been arrested and everything. But
Kim Porter was only 47 years old when she died tragically and suddenly in November 2018.
he said only 47, like she was like only 22. Like, I don't, what do you mean only 47 and she died? People die in their 40s. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
7 years old when she died tragically and suddenly in November 2018. The model dated Sean Diddy Combs for more than a decade and had 3 children with the music mogul. Now, 6 years later, and in the wake of Combs' arrest on a wide variety of federal charges, there are growing calls for an investigation into the circumstances leading to Porter's death. Gone too soon. R&B star and Mount Vernon, New York native Al B. Shore, who also had a relationship with Porter prior to Combs and shared a son with her, taking to Instagram in a series of posts calling for the truth, in his words, to be uncovered.
Oh, so Al B. Shore had a child with Kim Porter. See, I didn't even know.
I'm writing this post, he says, to formally request an investigation into an entire group of individuals who worked at or around the residence of Miss Kimberly Porter.
I'm just being obedient. It's now time to speak up. There's a lot to it, a lot to unfold.
It's time to speak up. Why y'all be waiting so long to come forth on some shit? I don't like people. I don't be liking people.
I asked Kim Porter, my son's mom, Quincy, you know.
Do you think something shady happened there?
Absolutely.
Porter was found dead in her Southern California home after experiencing flu-like symptoms for 4 days. The coroner ruled her death natural, with the cause listed as labor pneumonia. In the Instagram post, Al B. Shore references the recent indictment, but doesn't actually mention Combs by name, something he also refused to do in our sit-down.
I don't speak about other men or other men's business.
I don't speak on other men and other men's business. Why do we play like that?
Whatever is going on with this gentleman, that's for him to deal with it and his counsel.
Al B. suggested.
Well, I'm guessing because he don't want to be sued for saying something, but I get it.
Kim was writing a memoir that would have exposed those around her. His Instagram post describing Porter's death as a tragic murder.
What I ask of you is to keep our family in prayer. All of the collateral damage that's been done because of.
Oh yeah, you say Al. He spoke up before and ended up in the coma. Damn it, he did end up in the coma.
The situation.
Al B. Shore only recently recovered from several health problems that saw him go from a healthy man to near complete organ failure. Doctors had never seen someone suffer this type of health crisis before and consider his recovery a miracle. Candace Gibson, Pix 11 News.
Hey, oh, all right. That's probably why he came out now and say it's shit. We finna put more on you than you can bear, Diddy. Yeah, we finna put more on you. Damn it. How did he go into a coma though? Like I got to look into his story. Did he eat some? Did he drink some? Did he get like a shot or something like that right there? How the hell did he go inside of a coma? I remember that right there. And he just bouncing back. That is such a good thing. He looked good though. He looked good to have been in a coma, and he done bounced back. He looked smooth too.
There's a lot to it, a lot to unfold.
Kim Porter.
Yes, I asked Kim Porter, my son's mom, Quincy. You know.
You say the same shit that they did to Jamie Foxx. Have y'all noticed that we ain't heard nothing like what's going on? No. Jamie was just in the news. I saw it. It's on my Instagram or something. Well, I was looking on Instagram and he done made the news again. Him and Jerry Jones or something like that is in the news again.
Do you think something shady happened?
Say Diddy is the devil. You say Willie, he was about to release a tell-all book right before Diddy attempted to take him out. So he was finna release a book too? And Kim was finna release a book. They both ended up unhealthy. One ended up unalive and the other ended up in the coma and almost was unalive. Y'all got to stop telling people that y'all writing books. So then I have a question. If Kim was writing a book, where's the portion of the book that she wrote? Or was Diddy able to be around her and get around her, and if he had anything to do with it, he was able to get around her to destroy what she was working on? Is that what happened? Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said, remember what Al just went through? Yes. Yes. So he better not trust nobody. He said they slipped him some toxic liquid potion, just like Kim and others got to be, but to survive to tell it. They say Al B and Kim was his wife before Diddy. Oh, so she was with Al B before she was with Diddy. I thought that she got with him after she was with Diddy. Right, you got a point. Say they blame everything on Diddy. Well, they have been saying for the longest that they think that Diddy had something to do with it. The book is on Amazon. Who book on Amazon? Kim or Al B?
Absolutely.
Porter was found dead in her Southern California home after experiencing flu.
Oh, so Al was gonna put her book out? Wow. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say Heavy and Andre Harrell looked them up or hooked them up too. Oh. So Kimber is so what did she tell all? If her book is on Amazon and her book has been out here and he just getting arrested, what did she tell? She didn't tell anything that was criminal then. I don't know. I'm so confused. So then it really didn't benefit her to write the book, right? Say Diddy still got his baby T. Say he a devil for sure. Oh, you say that her book it just got released last week on Amazon. Boy, they coming hard. They coming hard. You say Heavy D and Andre Harrell was all about to release books. But Heavy D dead, and isn't Andre Harrell dead too? Hold on. Is Andre Harrell dead? Andre Harrell died in 2020. 59 years old. Got to be more careful. You say Diddy killed him. She did not publish the book. Heavy D was writing a book and he off earth. We got to start writing books. Hell, we got to start calling ourselves rappers and start writing books out here in these streets, man. That shit getting us off earth. Okay, so she did not publish the book. And how did somebody come to the point to say or tell the public that she was writing a tell-all book? And a tell-all book about Diddy? Why did somebody even come out and say that out loud? And they wasn't afraid.
Ruled her death natural, with the cause listed as labor pneumonia.
Labor pneumonia. So that meant so wait a minute. So when she died, was her and Diddy together? Y'all saying that Diddy killed Heavy D too? Y'all doing too much. No. Wait. So
son with her.
Hold on. Wait.
There are growing calls for an investigation into the circumstances leading to Porter's death.
Gone too soon.
R&B star and Mount Vernon, New York native Al B. Shore, who also had a relationship with Porter prior to Combs and shared a son with her.
Yeah, so prior is before. All right, bam.
Taking to Instagram in a series of posts calling for the truth, in his words, to be uncovered. I'm writing this post, he says, to formally request an investigation into an entire group of individuals who worked at or around the residence of Miss Kimberly Porter.
I'm just being obedient. It's now time.
Say, I don't pretend to care. Free Diddy. Let Diddy out. Let him out. Y'all ain't got nothing on.
To speak up.
Let him go.
There's a lot to it. A lot to unfold.
There's a lot to unfold. Boy, you better watch your drinks. You better watch the air around you, because somebody hit you with an aerosol or something. You breathe some shit in. Listen. When you go outside amongst people, you need to have on that face mask. Because, boy, I wonder who took these pictures, though. I wonder if the family took the pictures and then they waited for him to bounce back, for him to say, release it.
Because of the situation.
Albie Shore only recently recovered from several health problems that saw him go from a healthy man to near complete organ failure. Doctors had never seen someone suffer this type of health crisis before and consider his recovery a miracle.
So see, I don't like not knowing what in the hell caused his problem. What caused Albie Shore coma? Do anybody know? Albie Shore talks about his 2-month coma. Oh, so he gonna talk about it. Wait. Diddy, what was this, from 5 months ago? Diddy took Kim Porter from Albie Shore. Diddy and Albie Shore were friends, and he took his girl. Oh, man. That's what they saying about him? Hold on. Wait. I'm seeing some stuff. Suge Knight claims that Diddy participated in abuse, assault with higher ups. Oh, all right. So that's Suge Knight. This right here on Fox. How you doing? Hold on. I'm finna go ahead on and see about this right here. I gotta be educated. You say Diddy caused his coma? I'm trying to figure this stuff out.
Shore is known as the ambassador of New Jack Swing and R&B. He toured the world. Albie Shore is known as the ambassador of New Jack Swing and R&B. He toured the world and won lots of awards, but in the blink of an eye, it was almost all taken away. When he got sick, he fell into a coma. Now, for the first time in an exclusive interview with Crystal Young, he's talking about his health, his career, his legacy. Crystal, what was it like?
Wow. He was so authentic, so genuine. Whether you remember him from the late 80s, early 90s, or from now, he is a singer and has always been known as a humble, nice guy. Well, he had a...
Maybe he kind of feels safe because now Diddy is under investigation and he has been arrested. Because, hold on. He just calls for this investigation today. He's the one who was calling for this investigation.
Catastrophic medical emergency, but he is back. He is recovering.
Yeah, but is y'all gonna tell us what?
He's getting stronger, and he's also talking to me. So please take a look.
He credits his mom for instilling in him not only a love of music, but also a strong work ethic.
Imagine telling a single mother, 3 forms of public transportation, yeah, I'm making an album, I'm making some music. Okay, make sure you're in the house at this time before the street light, what have you, so on and so forth. No, I'm in the basement making music. She's like, okay, fantastic. So I spent many nights locked out. So it's the discipline factor of, being on time, following through.
It was his mother who took him to his first concert, the King of Pop, at Madison Square Garden.
She said when Michael came out on stage, I stood there. Oh. And tears just started, and I froze. She said I couldn't move. She would try to shake me, and I was like,
wow.
I am reading this other thing over here. It says Albie's illness. Albie Shore was diagnosed with renal failure and other illnesses, hospitalized. He was intubated, put on a ventilator, and had tracheotomy. I can't pronounce it right now, but they're going to say
Oh, wow.
It's Michael.
As a kid, Al mimicked entertainers he admired, like the legendary Tom Jones.
I used to religiously watch Tom Jones and try to mimic. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
He became close friends with David Bowie, who he says taught him how to ski, and Michael Jackson, who called him the heir apparent. He was at the height of his game.
Just imagine, people putting you on a pedestal. Who's the easiest person to shoot at? The highest point. Clear.
In case y'all don't know, renal failure is also known as kidney failure. It's a condition where the kidneys are no longer able to function properly and can't remove waste and extra water from the body, from the blood, or balance the body chemicals. There you go. Yep. Bad kidneys.
Big target. So in every aspect of it, I'm just glad that there was no Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram during the Eddie Heartbreak Tour. And imagine Suge Knight was the head of my security, and me and Bobby Brown and Mike Tyson are running around everywhere and having a great time and enjoying.
Suge Knight was his security guard back in the day. I ain't even know.
Life.
That sounds like a group right there.
Oh, I'm trying.
Bobby Brown and Mike Tyson. All right, that sounds like you could get into some trouble, capital T.
No, this is good trouble. This
good trouble.
No, but you know what it was?
Kind.
But it was, because it was a brotherhood.
But eventually, with success came excess.
Look at that weight. That's that weight right there. Hold on. New York City Mayor. This is breaking news. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted. Oh, we're going to talk about this right here tomorrow. Oh, wow.
And Al began to gain weight.
As time progresses, your life changes, your lifestyle changes. More steak dinners, more late nights in the studio.
With all the trimmings.
After a while, the lifestyle changes, and the metabolism does as well.
It was one of his mentors, Quincy Jones, who inspired him to lose the weight.
He cares, he really says, hey, man, I need you to live, man. You got stuff to do.
Right.
You have things to accomplish.
So weight is bad. Like I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. Weight is bad. Regardless of people saying, oh, you need to be thick and all that fly stuff. Get you a big booty and a big weight is bad for your health.
Accomplishing things to do, but we need you around to do them. So, get your act together.
He got bariatric surgery, began to look and feel better, then earlier this year had a medical emergency when he was rushed to the hospital after collapsing while working on new music. He called one of his closest friends for help.
Eddie F is standing above me. I'm in a wheelchair, and he's talking to security. They have me hidden in the corner, and I'm in an emergency room. And then I remember him embracing me, putting me in his Escalade or whatever, and moving me. And I just remember, those are the vague things that I remember, and wind up being in a hospital somewhere. This is in July 2022, and then it was October.
In a coma for 2 months, Al was close to death.
I was intubated. I was on a ventilator. I had a tracheotomy. There was so many things going on to the point where they were considering sending me to hospice. What people
the tracheotomy was a word that I couldn't pronounce.
don't truly understand unless you've been through this type of medical journey is taking for granted breathing, tying your shoes, speaking.
As details of his health crisis began to surface, he received calls and letters from all over the world.
Keep your spirit right. Know that we praying for you. We love you. And everything's in God's hand.
And all of my amazing, industry colleagues and friends, and everybody from Snoop and Halle Berry, and just everybody's been reaching out to send love, prayers.
One of the most memorable, his recent letter from Vice President Kamala Harris.
Receiving this beautiful piece of mail from the White House.
Nice.
From the Vice President.
Nice. Wait, so it's from Kamala?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Saying what? I heard you're back.
He's back. It tells the story of racism like
that weight off y'all, man. I'm telling y'all.
You've never seen on screen before. How Al Sharpton rose.
Al has slowed down, but still making great strides. He recently narrated the national radio
Hold on, so how do we just get into this right here? Oh, go ahead. I was like,
commercial spots for Reverend Al Sharpton's documentary, Loudmouth. Although he's on the road to recovery, his body bears the scars of his...
Say, Willie, got to go ahead and check out the Jaguar Right. Everything at Uptown. Everyone at Uptown Record is gone. She giving an eye raise on Diddy. Listen, I had watched so much of Jaguar Right over these years, and a lot of people, they thought that she was crazy. Well, hell, she is crazy. It's loose just a little bit, but they have been calling her crazy for the things that she has been saying about the industry for the longest. And like I say, when people is out here saying what other people is not saying, when people does not follow the norm and they go off script, they will be considered crazy. Now, a lot of the things that she had done said, now people like, oh, she was right.
Medical trauma.
I have what's called a chevron, and that's when they cut your chest open, which is probably the first time I'm actually talking about it.
Oh, so he's Muslim now.
I'm the recipient of an amazing, blessed new liver.
The liver is a workhorse in your body.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And, and I'm going to treat it well.
As Al looks forward, he's writing a book about his life.
So the working title has been From Mount Vernon to the Moon and Back.
I like it.
And yes, new music.
It's going to be an adult formula, obviously, and chock full of telling the story.
Yeah.
With a New Jack sexy type of groove to it.
Say Al need to lose some weight in his head. You say Jaguar talks, but she never can prove anything she says.
Al's legacy is about music and family. He's super close to his 3 sons.
And if I can influence or help or inspire someone else, I did my job. And if my sons and my grandson smiling and say, hey, that's my pop-pops, then I'm okay. I think I did my job, just as long as I make them proud.
I'll be sure.
You say, listen to her song. You say, Jay-Z stole from her. You say, love songs. You say, effing amazing voice. Oh.
Or is a survivor, his life characterized by high highs and low lows. He's faced extreme challenges, stared down death, and he's still here to tell his own story.
We all know in life that health is real wealth. I think you would agree with that at this point.
Absolutely, Crystal.
If you are healthy, if you are feeling good, you are 98% there. Just continued success in all you do.
And just in case you
continue success, you say she spoke on Kim Porter, Al B. Sure, Andre Harrell, and Heavy D. They all worked at Uptown Records with Diddy. Right about that.
You were wondering, the moves, he still got them.
Outside of that?
Wait. I might could do that because it just seems like it's a lot of shoulders.
That's it, a lot of shoulders. And it's good for me to stretch at this age.
You got a good heart and that comes through, so you're
Thank
good.
you so
all
much.
right. Part
truly
2.
appreciate it. Part 2.
All right.
Let's update our software.
Okay. I love it. Updated software. Bing. Let's hit the button. Thank you, love.
Thank you,
I'm
dear.
feeling on that man.
Blessings.
But I feel you, baby.
Well, Al B. Sure talked a lot about being hospitalized and how important it is to have an advocate. And I think if you've ever had a close relative in the hospital, you know that you have to have someone that's fighting for you, that's talking to doctors. He said a really good friend of his, when they were going to put in the tracheotomy and they literally cut your neck open, said, wait a minute, this guy, his moneymaker is his voice. Wow. Please be careful. Please watch where you cut and what you do. And the hospital was very careful. The voice is fully coming back.
Oh, thank goodness.
And he just sounds amazing, and he's just humble and easy and
So you just had to touch him just a few more times. That's why I say I understand. I get
friendly. And I really, really wanted to hug him hard. And I was like, okay, wait, no, he's still recovering. So like, careful on the hugs. But he's a good guy. He has a big social media following. It's official, I'll be sure. And
that's what's up. See, now, as long as this right here was going on, I didn't need much know. I didn't know. Damn it, I saw it, but I didn't look into it. And this interview was a year ago. I saw, because again, like I be trying to tell y'all, I can't see everything. I cannot see everything. But hey, man. Maybe they need to open up an investigation so we can know everything that had done transpired. We got to update ourselves on a lot of these things. Listen, man, y'all give yourself a pat on the back, but y'all done made it. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news around here in the doggone street. I am preparing. I may have to stay up all night with the strong winds that ain't no telling. I hear something outside anyway. Yes. I see breaking news. New York Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted. I wonder if it got anything to do with Diddy, because he did give Diddy the key. Y'all play too much. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show says it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la-la, and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I sure enough appreciate y'all for rocking. He say he was trying to get his strength back. Watch Jamie Foxx gonna come out. Say, and don't forget about Christopher Williams. Al B. Sure and Christopher Williams, they all, I thought that they were like brothers or something. Because they look like, I guess because they lighter skinned it. That's probably why. That's probably like the only reason I thought that they looked it alike. Because they was a lighter skinned brothers back in them days where darker hue players was having a hard time out here in these streets. That's when them lighter hue players was in. Them lighter hue players was in. Until Wesley Snipes them had done hit the scene and shit. You know what I'm saying? Jordan had done hit the scene out here. Darker hue players was popping again. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Listen, you all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel and watch the standalone videos that I'll be putting up to try to continue to have you good people entertained out here when the player's not live. Oh, I got to read this article since I can't read. Since I was told tonight that I can't read. I can read better when I don't read out loud. That's what's up. Yeah, shit. I know who I am. But one thing about it, I can count them stacks, though. Bet you that right there. I know how to weigh some shit. Bet you that right there. I know my ounces and my pounds. Bet you that right there. He said, didn't Al B catch a charge for Christopher Williams? I don't need much no. But damn it, but Christopher Williams had got snitched on though by he got snitched on by Wesley Snipes. Wesley wasn't going down by himself, got him. If I go down, bitch, everybody going down. Yeah. Read books in your mind. Hell yeah. I read real good quietly. For real. Say, Willie, who do you play more? Al B or Keith Sweat? I'm gonna have to go with Keith Sweat. And I'm guessing because Keith Sweat had way more hits in my mind. And in the areas that I was in and like the clubs played more Keith Sweat. And I'm guessing because Keith Sweat had more hits than Al B. Sure. So that's probably why I rocked harder with Keith Sweat and I had all their damn albums. Yeah, all the damn albums. Because Keith Sweat was going to beg for me something that I wasn't going to do. Appreciate Keith. For real. You say Sweat or Chaos. You shouldn't do that. You should never fix your mouth up to do that right there. Keith Sweat or Kales, you should never. That's not even a comparison. Nobody on the planet or off the planet can be compared to Kelly. Kelly, in my mind, was even greater than Michael Jackson. In my mind, in my opinion, nobody can compare. He is like Mike is on his own island, like Prince is on like his own island. Kales is on his own island. Kales is just magical. I'm trying to tell you something. You say Keith begging that, hell yeah. I might go listen to some Keith. Keep doing this thing. Listen, man, I'm finna go on and get on up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. We're going to see what happened with this doggone storm, though. We're going to see what happened with this storm. You say Kelly has range. I'm trying to tell you, yes. Kelly wrote for Michael Jackson. Yes. You say Keith was a smooth, professional beggar, panty dropper. I'm in agreement. Yes. Ready for the world of truth. Damn, boy, I like both of them. Trying to think. I'm gonna go with, I want to say Truth, but I'm gonna go with Ready for the World. It's kind of because I'm trying to think of the songs and where I was and what was going on and play out of fandangling. You know what I'm saying? Say, Willie, have your life jacket ready. I do. Listen. I bought some life jackets off of Amazon like 2 years ago. I don't know why I bought them. I just be buying shit sometimes. I don't know why I be buying things, and then when I be thinking about stuff, I be like, ooh, I got one of them. And it comes in handy. But I do got me some life jackets. Listen, y'all, I'm finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. Gotta go right now. We have a storm outside. The wind is winding and the water is wet. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I am out of here, man.